Hey, Volley Truthers. I wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about one of the most important aspects of volleyball, but least trained aspects, of volleyball today, blocking. So let's get into it. Block training. Let's get one thing clear. The truth is, blocking is not trained or focused on enough. Period. Seems as if the concept of blocking is really like just jump as high as you can and try to prevent the balls from coming into or onto our side. And when blockers don't, coaches tend to turn their backs, throw their hands in the air, throw clipboards, or better yet, sub out the blocker that's screwed up in hopes of getting another blocker in that can do something, but never takes into account, has the player or players ever been trained to actually block? Or have I, the coach, trained them to block? Have I just assumed that they know how to block? Or did I, the coach, just assume they could because, they were tall? You do know what happens when you assume, right? Well, here are three conceptual aspects of blocking. One, blocked training. This is doing something with very little variation, one direction at one time. The goal is for the athlete to execute or do a specific skill in a specific way. The whole concept of block training is to repeat one specific skill until the athlete develops mastery or muscle memory, which is only part of the way. Two is random training, which is a mixing up the tosses between left and right for blockers to block. Some believe that blocked training is more for novice or new players, while others think that random training is for the more advanced players, but no one really knows because, like I said before, blocking is simply not trained enough yet to get the information needed to make a strong distinction between these two. Number three is game-like training, right? Game-like repetitions do not repeat the same thing over and over. And it doesn't include the coach tossing the balls in. So where does this leave us as coaches, right? It means that, we kind of really need to apply all three methods. I'm really not sure how the three methods are not being applied in training anyway. Coaches can and should use all three when block training. If you are even training blocking in the first place, I always go by what you do on the left, you should do on the right. Didn't we learn that like in math? Okay. This is not a math session, even though volleyball it's all about angles. But okay, I'm going to move on. So when I'm training blocking, I train in this fashion. Block training one way, then random block training both ways, and then game-like block training. Just what it sounds like. So that means that coaches should not be tossing balls in. We're going to game like it. This allows for them to flow into each other. This way, I'm able to catch any bad habits individual players might have. It also helps players recognize the bad habits and work to break those bad habits. Blocking is the first line of defense at the net, yet is the least taught concept in volleyball. So recap that. In blocking, the three aspects to remember are block training, random training, and game-like training. While all different, they are all important when training blocking. So coaches, understanding and making blocking a priority in your training will bring the concept of blocking into the action of blocking. So, a few other blocking concepts that must be taught: footwork, pressing over, pinkies down, chin down, eyes up, swing blocking, traditional blocking, static blocking, taking space, taking the angle, taking the line, closing the hip. Your hip is open. Now, let's go make blocking more of a priority. Until next time, block, 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 block. That's all for now, but if you like the content, leave a comment below, spike the like button, and subscribe to my channel.